Hello students, welcome to our current affair class series. In this class we will discuss some important current affairs. So आज की क्लास में हम 16 अगस्त 2024 के important current affairs डिस्कस करेंगे जो किसी भी एग्जाम के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। जैसा आप सबको पता है करंट अफेयर्स का वेटेज किसी भी एग्जाम्स में बहुत ज्यादा होता है। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द सेशन। In this class, we will discuss first some important today's national news. Then we will discuss some important international news which are very important for any exams. We will also discuss some banking or financial news. We will discuss some business news, some summits and conference news, as well as some important personalities who recently died, means obituaries news. So these type of news we will cover in this session. So let's start the session. The images used in our site deck are for educational purpose only. We respect the intellectual property right of the original creator and owner of these images. If you are the owner of any of the image used in this deck and have any concern or issue, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. हमारे साइट डेक में उपयोग की गई छवियां केवल शैक्षणिक उद्देश्य के लिए हैं। हम इन छवियों के मूल रचनाकारों और मालिकों के बौद्धिक संपदा अधिकारों का सम्मान करते हैं। यदि आप इस डेक में उपयोग की गई किसी भी छवि के स्वामी हैं और आपको कोई चिंता या समस्या है तो कृपया हमसे sathi@iitk.ac.in पर संपर्क करें और हम छवियों को हटा देंगे। Now let's start with our first national news. So हम आज अपनी पहली नेशनल न्यूज के साथ स्टार्ट करेंगे। Our first national news is Union Jal Shakti Ministry launch Flood Watch India 2.0 app. So basically Union Jal Shakti Ministry launch Flood Watch India 2.0 app. तो रिसेंटली क्वेश्चन क्या कह रहा है, न्यूज क्या कह रही है कि जो यूनियन जल शक्ति मिनिस्ट्री है उसने अभी फ्लड वॉच इंडिया 2.0 ऐप को लॉन्च किया है। क्या है ये ऐप? लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड और डिकोड द बेसिकली न्यूज। सो द यूनियन मिनिस्टर ऑफ जल शक्ति, हु इज द यूनियन मिनिस्टर ऑफ जल शक्ति? CR पाटिल। तो CR पाटिल हैज लॉन्च 2.0 वर्जन ऑफ फ्लड Watch India mobile app, which is developed by the Central Water Commission. So this is the second version, as it is basically mentioned that this is 2.0. This is the second version of Flood Watch India app. The first version of Flood Watch India app was launched on 17th of August 2023. Now, this time, the second version of this app has been launched. What is the major aim or purpose of this Flood Watch India app? Why Ministry of Jal Shakti or Union Ministry of Jal Shakti launched this app? So the aim of using mobile phones to disseminate information related to flood situation in country and flood forecast up to 7 days on a real time basis to the public. मीन्स बेसिकली थ्रू दिस, और इसके थ्रू बेसिकली क्या होगा, मोबाइल ऐप के थ्रू, जैसे सब आजकल मोबाइल ऐप यूज करते हैं, तो यू कैन बेसिकली get the information related to the flood in your area or nearby area. Clear? This upgrade app provide an enhanced and detailed overview of flood condition and across the country. So अभी से अपग्रेड किया गया है, 2.0 इसका वर्जन लॉन्च किया गया है। तो इसने क्या किया है बेसिकली और ज्यादा डिटेल, और इस वर्जन में क्या होगा और ज्यादा डिटेल और इंफॉर्मेशन हमें पता चले। क्लियर? So Union Jal Shakti Ministry launch Flood Watch India 2.0 app. So what are the major important points for any competitive exam? First, when first version was launched, the first version of this app was launched on 17th of August 2023. Who launched Flood Watch India app? The Ministry of Jal Shakti, CR Patil launched, and who developed? Central Water Commission developed this app. Done. So let's move to our next news. Next, second is also national news. The news is PM call for secular civil code in Independence Day speech. प्रधानमंत्री ने स्वतंत्रता दिवस के भाषण में धर्मनिरपेक्ष नागरिक संहिता का आह्वान किया। What is the meaning of that? So recently, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 15th of August stressed on the need to bring a secular civil code instead of using the term universal civil code. So first was UCC, Universal Civil Code. Now this is known as a secular civil code, hinting at the government intention to broad base the policy and avoid friction on the contentious issue both within the ruling NDA and outside also. Clear? So now बेसिकली क्या हुआ है, प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने यूनिवर्सल सिविल कोड शब्द का उपयोग करने के बजाय धर्मनिरपेक्ष नागरिक संहिता लाने की आवश्यकता पर जोर दिया है. दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम दैट मोदी हैज रेफर्स टू द यूनिवर्सल सिविल कोड एज अ secular civil code, a move many within the BJP claim will leave the opposition with no choice. Now let's move to the next news. Next is also national news. किसान की बात, गवर्नमेंट रेडियो प्रोग्राम टू ब्रिज फार्म साइंस गैप. तो कृषि विज्ञान के बीच की खाई को पाटने के लिए सरकारी रेडियो कार्यक्रम. तो रिसेंटली गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया लॉन्च किसान की बात. बेसिकली दिस इज आवर रेडियो प्रोग्राम वेयर जो गैप आ रहा है फार्मर्स में और साइंस के बीच में, उसको क्या किया जा सके, कम किया जा सके. So the government is set to launch Kisan Ki Baat, a monthly radio program aimed to bringing scientific knowledge to the farmer. What is the major purpose of this? Scientific knowledge to farmer. Union Agriculture Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan announced on 15th of August. So this Kisan Ki Baat program was announced by the Union Agriculture Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan. This initiative seeks to modernize agricultural practice and empower farmers with cutting-edge scientific information. So, Kisan Ki Baat program, basically this is a program where or the major aim to bring scientific knowledge to the farmers and launched by Shivraj Singh Chauhan. Clear? Now, next is PM Modi to headline the ET World Leader Forum. So this time, the ET World Leader Forum was basically guested by or basically led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi will serve as the chief guest as inaugural ET World Leader Forum scheduled for 31st of August in New Delhi. So where ET World Leader Forum conducted, it was conducted in New Delhi on 31st of August, and Narendra Modi will serve as a chief guest of ET World Leader Forum. Clear? The forum aimed to address Indian role in global economical growth, innovation, and policy making amidst a backdrop of global economical stagnation. What is the major purpose of the ET World Leader Forum, which is conducted in New Delhi? So, the major purpose is policy making, economical growth, innovation of global economical stagnation. Now, next is also a national news. Recently, central government or union in government launched new AI-based surveillance system to manage pest control. So this basically surveillance system help the farmers to control pests using their phones. So the union government on 15th of August launched the AI-based National Pest Surveillance System, which is known as NPSS, that will help farmer to connect with agriculture scientist and expert on controlling pests using their phones. तो थ्रू दिस एनपीएसएस सिस्टम बेसिकली जो फार्मर्स होंगे वो साइंटिफिक और एक तरीके से और साइंटिस्ट और एक्सपर्ट से राय ले सकते हैं कि कैसे वो मॉडर्न तरीके से पेस्ट को कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं. तो कहीं ना कहीं दिस सर्विलियंस सिस्टम विल हेल्प फार्मर्स. क्लियर? नाउ नेक्स्ट इज इंटरनेशनल न्यूज. जापान प्राइम मिनिस्टर फूमियो शिदा रिजाइनिंग. तो फूमियो किशिदा ने अभी क्या कर दिया है, रिजाइन दे दिया है. इंपॉर्टेंट न्यूज है. हु इज द फॉर्मर प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ जापान? फूमियो किशिदा, क्योंकि अभी ये क्या बन गए हैं, फॉर्मर प्राइम मिनिस्टर बन गए हैं. So Japan Prime Minister Fumio Kishida announced on 14th August that he will be stepping down from the post next month and will not contest in upcoming vote to elect as a new chief for the ruling Liberal Democratic Party. So किस पार्टी से बिलोंग करते थे ये? लिबरल डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टी से बिलोंग करते थे. अभी इन्होंने रिजाइन कर दिया है. So Kishida has been having a torrid time in office. His government has been battered by scandals, and his 20% approval rating indicator disastrous erosion of public interest. सो लोगों को इन पे ट्रस्ट नहीं रहा था। इनकी जो गवर्नमेंट थी बेसिकली उसके ऊपर काफी सारे घोटाले के केस चल रहे थे, और 20% जो उनकी अनुमोदन रेटिंग थी वो जनता के विश्वास में आई थी, जिससे बहुत ज्यादा उनके जो ट्रस्ट था लोगों में वो नहीं था, जिस वजह से अभी इन्होंने लिबरल डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टी से he has resigned. Clear? Now let's move to the next news. Next is also international news. Germany joined United Nations Command in South Korea as 18th member state. So basically what is happened? German recent include the US lead United Nations Command in South Korea marks a significant expansion of command member state, and now there are total 18 members in United Nation Command. Clear? So Germany became the basically 18th member of United Nation Command. Now, what is United Nation Command? What is the meaning of United Nation Command? When the United Nation Command was established? So basically, United Nation Command is the multinational military force which is established to support the Republic of Korea, majorly South Korea, during and after the Korean War. As we know that the 38-degree parallel line we generally divide the North Korea and South Korea. So United Nation Command, United Nation ने establish किया था for help the Republic of Korea. It is a multinational military forces. Means जो countries इस United Nation Command को join करेंगी वो क्या करेंगी? साउथ कोरिया को हेल्प करेंगी. It was the first international unified command in the history. Clear? So when United Nations Command was established, it was established on 24th of July 1950. As we all know that there was a Korean War happened in 1950 to 1953. Clear? This move underscore Berlin Committee to Global Security like European stability to the border Indo-Pacific region. Next is banking news. Recently, RBL Bank announced Vijay fixed deposit to owners 78 Independence Day. So RBL Bank has introduced a special which is known as Vijay fixed deposit. So Vijay fixed deposit scheme is launched by RBL Bank to commemorate India's 78th Independence Day. What is Vijay fixed deposit? Basically, क्या है ये Vijay fixed deposit? The bank offer a 500 days fixed deposit tenure with highly competitive interest rate. मीन्स अगर आप इंडिपेंडेंस डे पे ये लॉन्च किया है, अगर आप कोई आरबीएल बैंक में इस स्कीम के थ्रू फिक्स डिपॉजिट कराते हैं 500 डेज के लिए, तो आपको क्या मिलेगा? हाईली कॉम्पिटेटिव इंटरेस्ट रेट मिलेगा, प्रोवाइडिंग एन अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर कस्टमर टू ग्रो देयर सेविंग while paying tribute to the nation's brave soldiers. Clear? So, Vijay fixed deposit launched by RBL Bank. Now, next is also a banking news. Let's understand the news. The news is Axis Bank and Visa launch exclusive Primus credit card for India's elite. तो एक्सिस बैंक और वीजा ने साथ मिलकर अभिजात वर्ग के लोगों के लिए प्राइमस कार्ड या बेसिकली वी कैन से प्राइमस क्रेडिट कार्ड लॉन्च किया है. सो एक्सिस बैंक इन पार्टनरशिप विद वीजा has unveiled the Primus credit card, an ultra premium offering tailored exclusive for Indian ultra high net worth individuals. तो किसके लिए लॉन्च किया गया है ये? उन लोगों के लिए लॉन्च किया गया है जो भारत के अंदर क्या है, बहुत हाई, बेसिकली जिनकी नेटवर्थ बहुत हाई है. This invite only card is designed to meet the discerning needs for the wealthy elites, offering unparalleled luxuries, exclusivity and personalized services with a joining fees of Rs 5 lakh and annual fees of Rs 3 lakh. So the joining fees of this card is 5 lakh and the annual fees is 3 lakh. The Primus card is positioned as a symbol of ultimate prestige. Clear? Next is business news. This is related to the business. Recently, L&T Finance, Larsen and Toubro Finance achieved NBFC ICC status from RBI. So सबसे पहले तो हमें ये समझना है what is NBFC ICC status and why who can provide this status. As we all know, RBI is the banker of the banker. मतलब भारत के अंदर जितने भी बैंक्स हैं एनबीएफसीज हैं उनको कंट्रोल कौन करता है? आरबीआई कंट्रोल करता है। तो आरबीआई के पास पावर है अंडर बैंकिंग रेगुलेटिंग एक्ट कि वो किसी भी बैंक और एनबीएफसीज को लाइसेंस प्रोवाइड कर सकता है। व्हाट आर एनबीएफसीज? नॉन बैंकिंग फाइनेंशियल कंपनीज। कोई भी ऐसी कंपनीज जो बैंक की तरह काम कर रही है, मींस फाइनेंस का काम कर रही है बट एक्चुअल में बैंक नहीं है। इधर दिस कंपनी डू डिपॉजिट्स और दिस कंपनी प्रोवाइड क्रेडिट। तो रिसेंटली लार्सन एंड टुब्रो फाइनेंस कंपनी ने आरबीआई से एनबीएफसी आईसीसी का स्टेटस पा लिया है। तो लेट्स रीड द न्यूज। L&T Financial Limited has transitioned from an NBFC core investment company to a non-banking financial company, investment and credit company, following the merger of its wholly owned subsidiaries including L&T Finance, L&T Infra Credit, and L&T Mutual Fund Trustee Limited. Clear? The Reserve Bank of India issued the certificate of registered on August 2. This change in registered is not expected to affect the company compliance with the NBFC ICC guidelines also. Clear? Next news is related to summit and conferences. So India to host third Voice of Global South Summit. So India will host the third Voice of Global South Summit on 17th of August 2024. So 17 अगस्त 2024 को भारत तीसरे वॉइस ऑफ ग्लोबल साउथ शिखर सम्मेलन की मेजबानी करेगा. This unique initiative began as an extension of Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi version of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas or Sabka Prayas and is underpinned by the Indian philosophy of Vasudev Kutumbakam. Clear? तो यहाँ पर सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास और सबके प्रयास को बेसिकली यहाँ पर क्या किया गया है? दृष्टिकोण के रूप में विस्तार किया गया है और ये बेसिकली भारत की फिलॉसफी वासुदेव कुटुंबकम पर बेस्ड है. So third Voice of Global South Summit will hosted by India on 17th of August. And our last category is obituaries news. The recently father of Agni missile, Dr. Ram Narayan Agarwal recently passed away. So Dr. Ram Narayan Agarwal, a renowned Indian scientist and driving force behind Indian missiles program, he was passed away on Thursday in Hyderabad at the age of 84. He is known as the father of Agni missile. So Dr. Agarwal contributed to India's defense capability has been nothing short of revolutionaries. Clear? The father of Agni missile, Dr. Ram Narayan. Next is death anniversary of Atal Bihari Vajpayee observed on 16th of August. So on 16th of August, India observed the death anniversary of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, a distinguished statesman, poet and visionary leader who profoundly influenced the country's political landscape. Vajpayee, he was the 10th Prime Minister of India. So Atal Bihari Vajpayee was the 10th Prime Minister of India, is celebrated for his leadership and his ability to unite diverse ideology while championing democratic principles. Clear? The 16th of August, death anniversary of Atal Bihari Vajpayee. So these are the important news of 16th of August we have discussed. Now let's quick revise the session what we have discussed. First, we have discussed the national news. यूनियन जल शक्ति मिनिस्ट्री लॉन्च फ्लड वॉच इंडिया 2.0 ऐप, जिसके थ्रू आप अपने मोबाइल के थ्रू फ्लड की कंडीशंस और फ्लड के बारे में, अपने एरिया के बारे में जान सकते हैं. सेकेंड इज बेसिकली on 15th of August, during his speech, Prime Minister Narendra Modi pronunciate Universal Civil Court as a secular civil court. Next is किसान की बात प्रोग्राम. तो बेसिकली एग्रीकल्चर मिनिस्टर शिवराज सिंह चौहान लॉन्च किसान की बात program for farmers so that farmers basically can get the scientific information related to the farming. Next is ET World Leader Forum will be hosted by Narendra Modi in New Delhi. The next news is we have discussed that basically National Pest Surveillance System is launched by Union government to help the farmers to control pest using their phones. Japan Prime Minister recently resigned. Next, German joined United Nations Command in South Korea's 18th member state. So basically, United Nations Command is a multi-military command which helps South Korea or Republic of Korea. Next is RBL Bank announced Vijay fixed deposit to honor of 78th Independence Day. Axis Bank and Visa launch primers for their premium customers. Next is L&T Finance receive NBFC ICC status. India to host third Voice of Global South Summit. Father of Agni missile, Dr. Ram Narayan Agarwal recently passed away. And Atal Bihari Vajpayee death anniversary will observe on 16th of August. Clear? So these are the important news we have discussed. Now I hope you understand or like this video. Thank you.